Hey, welcome to Chapter 21 Problem Assignment. We're going to go ahead and work on some problems here. Again, your multiple choice precedes the problem assignments here. So let's look at this. We're going to look at all of these and determine whether or not they are fixed, variable, or stepwise cost. Hint, it can help to graph each of these cost series. I'm not going to graph it. Volume, here's series. So here's the volume of units. So we can see series 3 is clearly fixed because it's not going to move. Series 2, let's see. I'm guessing that one is variable, and I'm going to guess that's odd. Series 1 looks stepwise, but that's looking really odd. Or no, maybe it's mixed. Huh. Okay, let's look at series 2 really quick. I want to just take 1,800 divided by 200. So it looks like it's a $9 cost per unit. Let's take 9 times 400. Whoops. Okay, 3,600. Yeah, series 2 is definitely variable. Okay. So I'm looking at series 1, and this looks stepwise, but I don't understand why it decreases in cost when you get to 1,000 units. That doesn't make any sense, but I'm going with it. And it doesn't show me how. See, like if you make up to 400 units, it's going to cost you 800. Then if you make 600, 200 more, it goes to 1,600. And if you make 200 more, it goes to 3,200. Then if you go to higher, 1,000, it goes down. I guess stepwise can go down, but that doesn't make sense. Typically, costs increase as you make more in total using stepwise. Whatever, okay? We got it right. Viva sells its waterproof phone case for $95 per unit. If it has good absorption on impact, I think my daughter needs to use that. She keeps breaking hers. Fixed cost total 176,700, variable cost of $38 per unit. Determine the contribution margin per unit. All right, we're going to take our selling price and we're going to subtract out our variable costs. Do we need to put minus here? Oh yeah, let's do that. Per unit, we got $95 per unit and variable cost of $38 per unit. So if we do the math, pull my handy dandy calculator up here. You know, I don't remember if I've told you guys this. I think it was my fourth grade teacher always called it my handy dandy calculator. Probably because she was used to those old school calculators that were like the whole building wide, you know, it was huge. I don't know. But I'm just, ripping on my old teacher, I guess. Determine break-even point in units. All right, so what we're gonna do is take our total fixed costs, and we're gonna divide it by our contribution margin per unit. Sorry, it took me a second there. Total fixed cost 107. Oops, other way around. 176,700. Contribution margin per unit is $57. Should be 3,100 units. Let's check that work. Now, see, this is where having those formulas that I told you about in the video is handy. If you just whip them out and you can kind of look at, oh yeah, that's the formula. Boom, boom, there it is. It'll definitely help you out. All right, next question here. Let's see what we're doing. Next question. I swear I clicked it. You guys all heard the little click. All right. Zulu sells its. Oh, we're still selling waterproof foam, but we got new numbers. Compute the units that must be sold to get a target income of $214,000. All right. Basically, it is the break-even analysis, exactly the same, except we're just adding now to it the target income. Fixed costs plus target income divided by our contribution margin per unit. So we're going to take on our fixed costs, since they don't want us to do a formula, I'm sure. We're going to take total fixed cost of 242,000. We're going to add 214,000. So we have $456,000 here. Contribution margin per unit is going to be the $118 minus the variable costs, $76. Okay, we need to sell 6,000 units to achieve our target income. Perfect. And all of these homework problems are going to help you with the CVP case analysis we're doing, so be prepared for that. Lastly, we're going to calculate our total expected dollar sales for the next period. Predicts $1.6 million of variable costs, $2.18 million of fixed costs, and income of $220,000 in the next period. Management also predicts that contribution margin per unit will be $48. All right, so what's our contribution margin? Let's look at contribution margin minus, no, sorry, sales. Oh, I'm smoking something over here. No, I'm not. I have never smoked my whole life. I know you guys don't believe that, but I totally don't. All right, since we don't know our selling price nor the number of units, we're definitely doing this on a total. 218, still fixed costs. Oh, that's because we got to work our way backwards. Sorry. 220,000. Okay. And then we're going to less our fixed costs here. Fixed costs were 218,0123. So our contribution margin has to be 218,0123 plus 220. 24 million, 2.4 million. Then we got to add our variable costs to that to get us to $4 million is our right? Yeah. Okay. Check our work so far. Okay, they probably want it. Can't be per unit. Less. Oh, variable costs. Sorry. Brain fart. Compute the number of units expected to be sold and produced next period. Okay. So remember, we're doing it at target income. So our numerator has to be fixed costs plus target income. So we got 218,0123 plus contribution margin. No, 21. Yeah, contribution margin 2,400. 240,0123. Denominator has to be our we're doing units. I think it's I don't have the formulas with me. This is why it's important to have them. Pretty sure it's the ratio though. So we got to calculate the ratio by taking contribution margin divided by contribution margin per unit is $48. Sorry. So sorry, it is 48 contribution margin per unit. So I think I put that in wrong. That's what threw me off. So it should be $50,000 units. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's contribution margin per unit, not the ratio. That's to get the dollars. So anyway, just some exercises. Just know that you're going to also have to focus on how to do it using the formula method. But basically, that's your homework help. If you have any questions, again, let me know. Let's get together, go over some more additional problems here, and we'll go from there. All right. So take care, and we'll see you guys in the later chapters.